Invisible Strings was inspired by my personal experience. I had a nervous habit of biting my nails and began to reflect on its origins. After watching the movie Autumn Sonata, I realized that the habit started as a strange response to my mother's demands during piano lessons. When I share my story with my group members, we realize that a lot of people go through similar experience in their childhood, where their families put a lot of pressure on them. That's why we decided to base our interactive performance, Invisible Strings, on the movie Autumn Sonata.
Basically, the performance is divided into three parts. In the first part, we show how the daughter feels under her mother's high pressure expectations. The second part is about the daughter struggling with those expectations. And finally, in the third part, the daughter finds herself and make peace with the past. We hope the performance can help people who have gone through similar experience. So we wanted to show the three part of this story, and we decided to use an interactive experimental short film. For the first part of the performance, we decided to present an interactive short film where we used filming to simulate the mental activity of a daughter living with her mom's high uh, ex- expectations and pressure. We will have an actor play the role of the mother on seat, and as they speak into the microphone, the image will appear distorted in real time through the touch designer to show the effect of the unstable, high pressure life situation on her. Well, in the second part, we use the processing, Kinect, Max, and the M5 stick in order to show the daughters trapped in her mother's high expectations. Like we mentioned in our performance, we visualize mother's love as a countless strings, and the daughter will struggle with them. The performance takes on the roles of the daughter in this part and struggles through the string installation. Her movings are captured by Kinect and through processing. The visuals are presented on the projector screen. Individually, we designed a box to present the daughters trapped in it. We capture the movement data through the M5 handle of the performer's wrist and translate it in the real time into the sound of the installed piano. The sounds it produces, in fact, the gathering and the dispersions of the particular in the processing. In the third part, we have the actor projection and the video to work together. The shadow in the video is like the daughter insert self, and when the actor and the shadow blend into one, it means she finds herself and has been freed from her past experience.
Technically, to make this project, we mostly use software like Touch Designer, Processing, and Max, and we use Kinect and M5 Stick to store and transmit the performance motion data. For the first part of the performance, we linked a Fireface UCX audio interface to a U89 microphone and Jellic speakers. The mic records mom's accusations during live show, and Touch Designer changes the video's noise pattern in real time based on the mom's voice. We also have some pre-made background music and sound effects that come out of the speakers to give audience a stereo sound experience. In the second part of the show, we use Kinect and M5 Stick to capture the performance movements. The Kinect sends visual data to processing, and we get a particle figure that follows performance on the projector. Meanwhile, the M5 stick records the performance wrist position in space and sends that information to Max, which then adjusts the sound in real time. We set some sensor for yaw, roll, and pitch, and change the sound tone, value, and rhythm as the performer moves. The background music, the live sound triggered by M5 stick, and the live ringtones recorded by microphones all go through a mixer to make a deep live music experience. In the final part of the performance, we use a watchlight to light up the performer and her shadows behind the screen. This allows the audience to see both the performer and her shadows clearly, which was essential for the overall effect of the piece.
However, we faced several challenges during the production process. Firstly, we encountered compatibility issue with processing and Kinect. Since Kinect is a discontinued device and had some compatibility problems with Mac system, to solve this, we had to borrow a Windows system laptop to ensure the effective operation of Kinect. Additionally, the Kinect we initially used was a first-generation product, which had worse compatibility than the second generation. As a result, although we successfully connected the device, when using Kinect version 1, the data transfer of its camera permanent remains invalid. To overcome this, we eventually decided to approach a Kinect 2 on eBay to achieve our desired result. Another challenge we faced was the touch designer. After adding the Gallic effect to the video based on the sound input, we needed to find a way to control the effect so that it wouldn't affect parts of the video without the daughter. Additionally, when the mother and daughter appeared together in the same frame, the mother's image should not be affected by the sound input. To solve this problem, we tried to edit the video into segment, adding the effect to each segment that required it and then playing them in sequence. However, this proved to be too complicated, so we came up with a simpler solution. We added a keyframe command to the effect controller so that the effect could appear only within a designated keyframe area. For the shoots where the mother and daughter appeared together, we exported the daughter's part separately, added the effect, and then overlaid it on the right side of the original video during a specific period. Although we resolved all technical issues, the performance of the mother and daughter together on the same screen still has some uncertainty due to the computer's operational limitation.
Apart from the technical challenges, we faced significant unforeseen difficulties in setting up the environment for the second part of the performance. Our team wanted to create physical lines and bells for interactive with the performance. To make the setup and teardown of the scene more manageable, our tutor Andrew suggested using wooden sticks to connect the lines. We fixed the stick's position in the atrium, and the setup could be calculated completely. However, after we finished binding by the lines, we realized that the number of nets in the lines far exceeded our expectations. Every time we set up the sticks and lines, we would spend 3 to 4 hours untangling the nets. Adding bells made the netting even worse. On the day of the Wednesday test, we brought the neatly arranged lines to the atrium, but we couldn't untangle them. As a result, we had to modify the setup plan the day before the performance and directly tie the lines to the wooden sticks on set.
Although we met a lot of difficulties during the whole process, we are very satisfied with our performance. I know one of our team members from sound design tried her first time to do composing.
Yeah, it's also the first time I tried to use M5 stick to collect data from performance, make live random music. It's a huge challenge to me.
Yeah, our teammate actually, we are from different college like DDM and sound design. So I think different teammate can like bring really different thinking and the skill to our team. And we this time we also like try to like multiple technologies and skill to our performance. So I think the audience can like feel really different feeling in our performance.
We hope the audience can enjoy our performance and think about the relationship between parents and the children and immerse themselves in it.
存那么久。You should do be better. Why? Tell me why. You are not professional now. You're not my daughter. 为什么要变得犹豫？我就是这么教育你的吗？Well, now it's better. Keep going. Yeah, that's right. You are my daughter. You are genius. Just listen to me. I do everything just wanna fool you. 只要听我的，我这都是为了你好，你明不明白？
First of all, it is a really great performance. So I can see the performer and the music are also generated in the lifetime. It's generated in real time. So and also the visual is very beautiful. The theme is the invisible springs, and they use the little bells on the strings. So when the dancers are performing, I can hear the strings instead of see the strings directly. I love this design very much. And also I see the CM5 stack on the performance hand, and I can also hear the sounds, and it combined with the sound design very well. Yeah, and also I can, although the whole performance is quite experimental, the storyline is still very clear. I can know what the designers want to tell us, and also I'm chatting with my friends. It's like if she cut the whole strings at last, it would be very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I think this performance is very powerful. As a sound design student, it reminds me about my past experiences about practice piano. So my mom always monitored me. So it is great to see this work.
Yes, I really like this performance. I think it's really brilliant, and I think the visual design of the whole performance is really nice, especially in the second part of the line, because the line make the whole lines make the lights more shining, and I think the sound in this performance is also fantastic because it is changing and interactive with the lines. And if you must like me to say something to improve, I think maybe the actress is a little shy, but that's not matter. And I think is really brilliant performance. I enjoy this one. Yes.